You can only be you, baby.
He don't want to sit by me because he's an ass. Welcome to the podcast with the ass.
All that.
With the ass. The podcast.
You got the ass.
But you are the ass. I got the ass literally and figuratively. I do have the ass.
That's not funny. That's just not funny.
It's hilarious.
Welcome to another episode of the You Can Only Be You podcast.
Hey.
Unusual Conversations. I am you, Kobe.
I'm Keisha.
I want to start it off by saying R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. Wakanda forever.
That's how he feel.
He was iconic.
Yeah, I didn't know him, but definitely.
I didn't know
I was
him
sad to
personally.
hear about his passing.
I didn't know him
Definitely.
personally. It's a few things. 2020 has taken a few people. I mean, Kobe. I didn't know Kobe.
But I was definitely happy about how he prepared for his passing.
He was a superhero.
But he prepared for it. He prepared us for it, and he prepared for it. And so, with that being said,
How did he prepare us for it?
all the movies, all the icons he portrayed, all the legacies he left behind that depict all the great. He prepared people for it. Yes, he did. Like he
That's
prepared
not
them.
preparation. That's like saying I prepared you.
I believe it's preparation because he left his mark. He
left his legacy.
But he knew what he was doing when he did that. So that's why I'm saying he prepared. He didn't.
I thought it was courageous that he didn't put it out there.
Right. That's my point. He prepared. He did what he did, knowing his situation. So therefore, he did it to prepare and to leave a mark.
You know, that means your circle is tight. When they don't say, "Oh, he's sick" or anything, I mean, your circle's tight.
That's how it should be.
I mean, but it ain't like that all the time.
Well, that's the people. So whoever says that is one of those people that probably ain't keeping the circle tight. Because I keep my circle tight, so I got a tight circle.
I don't have a circle. It's just her.
Well, there you go.
And family. Anybody that's in my circle is family.
Well, sometimes family don't keep the circle tight.
We ain't talking about just blood either.
Oh, you didn't say relatives. I forgot you said
Jewels.
You didn't say
dropping
relatives.
Dropping gems. Just because it's a relative, I mean they
I agree. They're relative or family. It's two different things.
Yeah. What's crazy is the election is coming up. Dun 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 dun.
I have no comments, nothing to say about it. Don't want to talk about politics.
Hey, I'm smiling. Hey,
You can talk about politics. I'll listen.
Ain't nothing really to talk about. I'm not really interested because the candidates are both right wing, left wing, same bird. It's kind of like it's more about the American.
It's a crazy
people.
bird too.
Yeah, it's more about the American people. It's crazy. I got this hat on because the Bears won today. We want to know, undefeated, started off right. Now that's crazy. The booing the other night with the players uniting in unity. There was no flag mentioned. And they were booed, showing unity.
I just think we live in an era where everybody's so self-consumed. So everybody thinks and does everything based off of them. Like they don't think about what they think and do, the reaction of those thoughts and actions that they're doing. They just think about how that's gonna make them feel.
Right. They don't think outside themselves.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody does. It's ridiculous. It's so immature. People scream about having this sense of enlightenment and being mature at the same time. It's just like that's such an immature perspective, is to move throughout life and move throughout your day only being focused on how everything affects you, but not knowing that you're affecting everything. You don't even look at that. So people booing, they're booing because they're in their own head. They're like thinking about their own. They're not really looking at the big picture.
Well, yeah, a lot of people associated the whole player walking in arms as a BLM thing, and I'm just
that's my point.
That's so far.
They're just in their own.
That's not even about.
They're in their own selves.
Like the slogan that the NFL is using is "One takes all." It takes us all. You know, It takes all of us. Something like that.
So that's what I'm saying. The people.
It takes all of us. So it was kind of like That has nothing to do with the BLM.
Well, that's because they're not looking at the bigger. They're just looking at their own agenda. They're not looking at the bigger picture.
I thought that was kind of like, whoa.
They just want something to bark at because they're already angry about something else, or they're already in their feelings about something else, and so that right there.
But do you think that gives people a sense of purpose because they have a reason to be heard?
You talking about the whole get a trophy for everything you do generation that they feel entitled? No, they just feel entitled. They got a trophy. They want to participate in everything, and they want to be rewarded for it. They want to be recognized or rewarded. You're talking about the same people that have to post everything they do so they can be recognized and rewarded. Recognized and rewarded. Same people that. So I mean.
But some people just do it for themselves.
Why, if you were doing it for yourself, then you wouldn't need to post it. You wouldn't need to
not necessarily
advertise.
Not necessarily,
right?
Because then you have those people who post everything and they know no one's watching.
But you got people like who's been doing things for themselves for years and and so you can't say that that's an excuse.
Right, but
you do. To me,
it's kind of like, oh, that's just that person being themselves. If you know that.
How
person.
is that?
If you know that person.
What do you mean being themselves? How is
Like, I have a friend, he posts all the time.
That's not him. How is that himself? If that didn't exist, then he wouldn't be like that.
Well, but see, this is the thing.
He didn't invent it.
He posts memes.
He didn't invent it.
He posts memes.
Well, he should have more people to talk to. He should get more friends to conversate with. He should have actual conversation. Maybe he just needs people to talk to.
He does.
I don't know. Like I said, because this all goes back to everybody wanting to be recognized or have a participation, like I said, entitled to be a part of something that has nothing to do with them, entitled to participate in things that have nothing to do with them. I'm entitled to complain about things.
Do you think
that have
social media
nothing to do with
is a byproduct of the generation?
The trophy getting people?
Yeah, the social media, like, because you gotta understand, social media has thrived.
But think of the name of
what
it.
It provides.
Think of the name of it, social. So, like for me, I love it for the fact that I can socialize with people at a level where I'm talking about items, things, hobbies, getting information, networking in a sense. This is the social.
But the media is based on your network because if you follow, you gonna see what they're.
I get to me if you're posting just you like poking your tongue out or. Just a smile, or I'm like, what is that?
People doing it for themselves.
They're social, so I'm just saying, like, why they want to be rewarded and they want to be recognized.
That's a good point.
They want to be recognized and rewarded because, like, I understand if you did something and you're proud of yourself and you're like, this is really cool. I think I can do this. I should share this because this is dope. Yes, by all means, because that's dope. But just to be like. I mean, it's a little like I'm eating some chicken. Click, click. I made some food. Click, click. I mean, it's to be rewarded and recognized, and this is kind of like what's not going on at home. Like if I have a mate,
the food.
If I have a husband or kids or a family or friends, what am I missing? What am I missing in my everyday life?
But like you said, you might be proud. Like it be some shit.
Every day, all day.
There'd be some stuff. If I grill like a nice juicy steak, and I.
But let me ask you this:
chop it up. I'm gonna take a picture. Like, I wish y'all could taste it because the picture don't do it justice.
Are you showing that to everybody? Or are you showing that to a particular audience?
I don't know.
Like, I'm just asking.
Or
like, you know what I mean? Because I do like groups. So like when I'm on Facebook, I have groups that I join. And I believe those groups are for certain content.
Things.
So that way I'm not bombarding. So it's like there's groups for certain things. So that way, because you're socializing. You're socializing.
But look at this though.
Is that really socializing?
Yes, because look at what it is. It's giving you a layer of yourself because you're not the same social like on Facebook that you are on Instagram.
Okay, how about this? I just seen somebody today. Or
Snapchat.
I seen someone today who spoke to me, and I look at them on social media and I didn't even know who they were. I didn't even recognize them because they do things for recognition and rewarding. So they look.
At the grocery store?
They look and present themselves so differently on a social media platform. No, I'm not talking about. Trust me, it goes deeper than that. Okay. They represent themselves on a social media platform in a different way. It's just like, I didn't even know who that person was because I was like, you don't even look like that on your pictures.
Right.
You don't even look like that. Nothing that I saw represents anything nothing I saw in person represents anything that I saw on your profile. So what does that even mean? What does that even mean? What does that say?
I wonder how tall I look on my profile.
What does that even say about us something?
I wish I was tall.
When you look at people and you're just kind of like, oh, you just want to be recognized and rewarded for everything, or, people need more hugs, maybe
maybe
as humans,
needs more hugs.
Maybe as humans, we should just start verbalizing to people in person that we care about and letting them know they're awesome, they did a really good job, or what they're doing is amazing.
Yeah. I think,
we should start giving people
that's
more.
actually been some type of initiative. A couple of my homies are doing, like, oh, I love you, bro, on some make it uncomfortable.
Sure, I mean, you ain't got to tell everybody you love them, but
you get the point.
Just
you
to be
show
like,
appreciation. The whole thing is giving flowers to the living.
Yeah, I mean, because you look at people and you think
hug.
comments, but you may not say them out loud. So if you see someone that has a really nice outfit on, you actually admire that. Tell them that. If you know someone's doing well, and you have watched them do very well for themselves, just tell them that. You should let them know that. Mm-hmm. I just believe that. I think that's maybe what people need more of, is that actual
companionship.
Just, you're awesome.
Companionship. Sense of people, humanity.
Well, that's the perspective of that is different. Because like I said, people can't even talk to people. You can't even tell people they suck anymore.
Right, because
you can't be honest and be like, well, dude, you suck at that. That's not good. Because now it's just like.
But what's even
because
more crazy,
disagreeing means
people take their job as their who they are now. Like I'm in sales, so I tell people whenever I'm in an appointment, I say, hey, this is my job. This is not my name.
Yeah.
To convey that, like, I think a lot of people nowadays get caught up in the title or what they put out there. Like, I am this. No, yes, you can be that, but that's only a small segment. It's kind of like the social media thing. You're not the same person on Facebook, Twitter, So, especially with a lot of tension in the air that's going on in America, a lot of people are getting caught up in their job. If that makes sense,
and a lot of people are afraid.
People
hide behind social media.
You said right. So when you go home, you still a son, a husband, a father.
Well, that's your main job. That's who you really are.
Right.
That's your real life. That's your real life.
And I think people
that's your real life.
Mixing the two because of perception. Perception is like the biggest thing, and I think they're caught up in that. On both sides, it could be a good the irony.
Once again, people need recognition and to be rewarded from other people outside of themselves. People don't know how to make themselves feel proud of themselves. They don't know how to do things to give themselves self-worth and joy, I guess.
Well, yeah, people do. Some people is different vices. So some people work out, but it depends on what you channel it through. A lot of people still have.
Well, I've been in the gym for so long, and I'm sorry, but I've seen so many people just work out just to post stuff. It's sickening, too.
But now that the gyms are open, just think, when you told me the other day, the gyms are open, you're like...
I was excited because I want to work out.
Yeah, it's people...
But I don't work out to post videos. I work out to actually work out.
It's still people...
Those people have not stopped posting. They just found something else to post about.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, right.
I follow those people. I still work out.
And you still post every day about working out?
Not every day. I don't post all my workouts. If I posted all my workouts, it would be every day, maybe twice a day. It's kind of like,
So you post half of your workouts, but you still post once a day?
No, not even once a day. I try not to. It don't matter. I post when I think it was a good workout, pretty much. If I think I had a good workout, I post it. Pretty much.
But why?
But see, but hold on. You going back when that excitement, some people, like...
But if you feel like it's a good workout, why do you need everybody else to tell you that? Why do you need
I don't need nobody to tell me.
So then why do you post it?
Because I like the workout.
So why can't you like the workout without posting it? That's what I'm asking.
You just went full circle, and now I'm going back to what I originally said. I don't post every workout. Otherwise, I'll post every day. But I still just asked. I'll post twice a day some days.
Like now, if I just asked, why can't you like the workout without posting it?
But I can. I'd be like, oh, like I like what I did. Also,
I understand that.
I'm just saying
though.
Or like why when I PR, like
okay, so why
like,
you have,
oh, that's what's up, like.
But who cares about it other than you and other than maybe
don't have to.
No, I'm asking.
See, that's the whole thing.
So when you post it, what are
you?
What are people posting to gain? Like when I see, so that's what I'm saying. Are we posting
showing
to get
their
more
friends?
flowers?
That's what the social media to
right.
get more flowers. That's
so you showing your friends. So I'm saying, are you just sending that to certain people?
Sometimes I do. Okay. Like certain workouts, like I'll send you a workout. And be
that's
like,
all I'm asking. I'm like, when you say that, because it's like if you're showing it for your friends, but if it goes public and it's not for your friends, because I see people check. Because I mean, if I was doing a workout for my friends, I would just text it to them. I would just message them the workout. I'd be like, hey, check out this workout I did. That would be it. No, I'm just curious. It's nothing, people gonna do what they want to do.
It's social media. You use it how you want to use it. You can only be you, baby. That was dope, wasn't it?
I don't think people know who they are. I think they just use social media to try to find themselves, and they still are lost.
You never know. But then you have those people to be like, you don't need to be on social media. So what do you do though?
Okay, so basically, like if somebody only has that, then what do they do? Like, okay, what if you do if your phone gets cut off? What if you do if you don't have no electricity? Like, how you gonna leave like people depressed because they can't? It's just like, so you don't have anything outside of that?
You know what?
Because that's not...
That happened already. That was the pandemic that shut down.
People still going through it, right?
Some people. A lot of people are not. Because a lot of states are opening back up, like full-fledged.
Well,
like
we live in a state that's not really open back up.
The gyms.
Literally just opened back up Wednesday.
The gyms. So...
Literally on Wednesday.
But like Georgia never really shut down. Mm-hmm. Southern states. Some did, some didn't. Texas, yeah.
I think social media has made everybody overly opinionated.
But hold up, hey, do y'all think this is going to disappear now that the election is going out? Think about that. No. But you don't think it's going to disappear?
I don't know.
We'll see. It might come back around if it really was.
I think that anybody that doesn't take this type of way of life seriously and try to
maximize,
capitalize, and as well as look a little deeper, like look at the bigger picture and say you obviously can't go back to thinking and conducting things the way you used to, because that's not going to get you anywhere in the future.
I think for everyone.
I think once again, like I was saying, people are so focused on making posts, it's not getting no one nowhere. It's like, screw that. Why don't you do something productive? Like, and I'm not saying people aren't, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, you're not going to be able to go back to what you're doing. Half of the jobs are not going to be what's up. The gyms will never be the same.
Well, that's
restaurants and all that will never be the same.
Whomever,
focus on
whatever you were doing, this has changed everyboys' way of
living, care of everybody,
most importantly, the way of thinking. And I think a lot of the tension going on has been because people have been forced to look at themselves.
That and look at themselves in a bigger picture. But look at themselves in a bigger picture. Because it's not just about you. It never has.
But that's what I'm thinking. Because they've been forced to look at themselves, they haven't really got outside of themselves. And it's a lot of, it's like, oh, if you're not this, you're this. And it's like, it's not about you, bro.
It's never been about anybody. We're all one.
It's the ripple effect. Everything is connected.
It's just kind of like, even when you throw something in the trash, start thinking, understanding that that's not just going to affect you. If you throw something out your car window, think bigger than that. You're never doing anything that just affects you.
It's ripple effect.
You never do anything that just affects you. Not even something you say. You know what I mean? It's not just ever going to affect just you, because you say it to someone that affected by it, that may say something to someone else that could be affected by the energy that you just put out there.
Right.
So I think that, I hope this situation is opening people's eyes up to that, to not be so self-absorbed as we were talking about earlier. that people will kind of be like, oh my God, I can't be so self-absorbed because it doesn't benefit me or anybody.
I mean, well, I think people are now having conversations like, let me shut up. How can I listen and help this person? I think that is starting to come into effect slowly. I mean, I'm personally just trying to make it out of 2020. It's kind of like, let's get to the next year.
But what are you going to do in 2020 to make the next year worth getting to?
Oh, keep
How
doing
you
what I've been doing.
Keep
doing what I've been doing. Preparing,
that doesn't
learning,
make sense
growing.
If you want to get away from what you've been doing.
I don't want to get away from what I've been doing. I want to get away from the stress and the unknown of the year. Everything seems to be, okay, we get through this. Oh, then this. And I understand that's how life works.
Yeah, but isn't everything always unknown?
But this year, it has just been different.
I think this year has only been different because for the people that want to control everything, I think it's been different in the respect that they don't have the control. The control isn't there. Everyone's just has to go with what's happening and nobody can really have control of anything. So, like, no one can control their year. No one can plan. Right. There's not a lot of planning ahead. Right. You don't have, just like I said, lack of control. But that's so real because we always have a false sense of security and a false sense of control. So what's unnerving is that
we can't let them.
Really?
We can't get that deep. That's next.
What's unnerving is just
we can't get that
made
deep.
more real. Like it's more exposed. It's like having a wound and taking the Band-Aid off. And now you're just like, oh,
well,
shit.
you know, 2020 is the year of the Aquarius. The Aquarius mean awakening, enlightening, things like that. So a lot of people are
Aquarius.
Living outside themselves. They're starting to see what is happening outside of their world. Yeah, Aquarius. I don't know.
40-year version. Aquarius.
I know the song.
I know, it's silly.
Yeah.
It's late.
It is?
Somebody want to do a podcast like late. So, you know, you get that goofy, true.
Hey, if you ain't where you want to be, why do you need sleep?
Sleep is for the weak, for the meek. You need sleep.
I need sleep because I be tired.
I keep thriving. I keep vibing.
But I don't need sleep. I need naps. Take naps.
Don't let him fool y'all. He be knocked out. I'm the napper. I'm the napper.
And I'm not an early riser.
You do not nap. You never nap.
I'm the early riser.
You rarely
rarely
nap. Like seriously. Yeah. You do not nap.
Yeah. I nap today.
I'm the napper.
I nap today.
I'm the one who sleeps a little bit at a time and takes naps. Just to charge up.
What was that yesterday? I had a damn CBD. Yeah, that was yesterday. And I fell asleep for like 20 minutes. Got up, felt great. Yeah,
he napped. But he don't nap, y'all. He trying to grow up though. He's trying to mature to be a napper.
I be moving. I'm an early riser. I stay up late. I run on maybe like 5.
You stay up late? What's staying up late? Past 9?
Yeah, that's late as heck. What? Ain't nothing new.
So now y'all know he is so boring.
What?
So boring. He be in bed by like 9.
No, lately it's been like.
Be up at like 5 in the morning.
Lately it's been like 11 because it's been little stuff.
That's okay. I'm the one who is busy. Always.
I'm the early riser. I get like 5-6 hours of sleep and keep it going. I get about 5-6 hours. If I go to bed at 9.
Thank y'all for watching the podcast. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to the
If I go to bed at 9 and wake at 5, okay, that's 8.
We're going to leave on this nonsense.
It ain't never 9 o'clock exactly. Anyway, I gets the job done. We make it work. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll catch y'all. Bless.
You can only be you, baby.